Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to Mercury Farms. We're in the Case Puma over here in our big soybean, I think it's soybean field. The first job we're going to get to today is we got weeds everywhere. I think all of our fields pretty much have weeds into it. This guy I am going to put on a worker in a little bit. I just got to make a pass down and another pass back up. But he can do this with the weeder itself because it's only in the first stage, so we'll get rid of the weeds here. But I got that tree down here, so I just want to make sure I can get around the tree. Then set him off to a worker. Then we'll grab the T8, which is back at the main farm, and we'll grab the sprayer and we'll start spraying the fields up there because some of the weeds are in stage 2 up there. And I think the tree field is completely in stage 2. Also, if you notice in the bottom right hand corner where the fuel gauge is, there's another symbol. I installed the DEF mod. No, that's not where you can't hear. DEF stands for diesel exhaust fluid. And why Giants has it in the game but never really implemented it, I don't know why, but it's a mod now. So you can get that right in the mod hub. It shows I'm at 99% there. The mod comes with, you can put down a fuel pump or DEF pump, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how fast it's going to go through it, and I don't know what happens when you run out of DEF fluid. So, could be something to try out. But I figured I'd try out the mod a little bit. I mean, it's supposed to be in the game anyways, right? Per se. Alright. There's too much pink on this map for me, so let's get rid of some of this pink stuff by hiring a worker, and hopefully he's all set to go. So the DEF fluid is only on some vehicles. It's not going to be on all of your vehicles. It's on some of them. Am I getting it far enough over? Looks like it. I'm right on the edge of the weeds. But anywho, so as you can see, yeah, weeds. This field we just did. So no weeds there, and this field should be all set for a while. Let's come over here, grab our T8, let's put our seed drill away. And we'll grab the sprayer, which is right in front of us. Back this guy right on in. Doesn't have to be perfect anymore because I don't have that much machinery here. Let's get rid of that dotted line. There we go. So yeah, fueling up with regular diesel fuel is not going to fill up the DEF gauge at all. But if I show you, we go into the shop and we go into store, and I think it's under miscellaneous, I think. So there's a DEF pump for $5,000. DEF storage. So I mean, you can buy DEF at a DEF pump and put it at your farm if you like, or just put the pump at your farm. You can also, where is it? No, it's here. It's under pallets, I believe. There you go. So you can just buy a canister of 25 liters or 50 liters and do it that way. That's probably going to be the way I start off doing it. So yeah, we'll see how this mod goes. Because I kind of want to use it. Oh, no. I can't use this here. I'll destroy the crops. I need the Case Puma to do that. What about this crop? Is this in the first stage still? Because see, not all this is in stage 2 of weeds, but we had a hard time. Horseplay was having a hard time in this field lately, and I don't know why. Let's go ahead and turn this guy on here. So we'll at least be able to do this field. The Case Puma's got to do the other field with a sprayer. Because he can take narrow tires. The T8 will not. So I think I might just do the outskirts with this. And then the Case Puma can come over here with a weeder and take care of the rest of the weeds. I just gotta get rid of the stage 2 weeds. And you know what? It's not gonna take me too long to do it with this. So yeah, we'll just do the whole field with the herbicide. Why not, right? I mean, we got the modded sprayer from Stevie anyway, so it's not gonna hardly use any herbicide whatsoever. But it is going to be hard to see where I've been. So I probably should have used GPS for this, but we'll wing it and see how I do. But the farm is really starting to come along nicely. Making a good amount of cash now. We just spent a lot of money on sheep, and we could be spending a lot of money on pigs. But I'm not still sure about the pigs part. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still arguing with myself about it, like I always do. What to do next? But I do know right now we just need to get rid of all this pink stuff on the map. And then, of course, I think what I need to do is fertilize the fields as well. Actually, I can kind of see where I've been with the sprayer. Kind of. Let's go over here. And then somewhere right about here should be good. Now we just need the sheep to start really producing wool. As we saw, the wool prices are not the greatest. But we are playing on hard economy, so that was to be expected, but I didn't think it was going to be that low of a price. But we'll make money off them little by little. Little by little. So I'm just arguing with myself now with the money that's coming in what I should do my next purchase for. I don't know if I should be buying more fields right now or save up 4 pigs. Because with pigs, if I decide to go with pigs, it's gonna be we're gonna have to buy an animal trailer, put down a pig pen. And then, of course, put down the pig food mixer because I don't want to have to buy a root crop harvester and all that stuff just to be able to feed the pigs, get them up to 100%. So, I mean, that's a lot of cash. A lot of cash. So I got that stuff to kind of sort of think about. But today, I think we're just here to weed out the fields, fertilize the fields, get the fields that we have at 100%. That's my goal. 100%. So once we finish up with this field, we'll drop off the sprayer and then get the fertilizer spreader over here, and we'll start spreading some fertilizer down and then head on over to the field that the Case Puma is in and spread some fertilizer in that as well. And then the Case Puma's got to do everything at the tree field because, well, yeah, I would destroy crops everywhere, and I don't want to do that. There we go, looking good. Now I just have the little section over here to do. And right now I am just running at normal speed just because I don't want this crop to hit a growth stage and I destroy all the crops. So that's why we're doing it either at 1 times the speed. Alright, I do believe this field is looking good. Pretty good, and this is looking even better because, well, the worker is going to do better. So we'll leave this out because, like I said, the Case Puma is going to go over there and do that. Or I may have to do it, I don't know. Seems like Horseplay has been having just a little bit of trouble with my fields on the boundaries lately. I mean, it was working fine, so I don't know if it's one of the updates that came about that screwed up something. I don't know. I don't think I need to add fertilizer to this, but we're going to come over here and top it off anyways. I always forget which one I need to be in. This one right here. This one right here is good. And I thought I cleaned out the animals at the end of last episode, but apparently we did not. So the animals kind of need some attention. Alright, so let's fertilize our field here. $13 an hour. I think this should be going faster than that. It could be that this implement needs to be repaired. And I don't think I've repaired it yet. Well, I made a quick trip back to the farm to repair the seed drill, fertilizer spreader. And yeah, we are fertilizing at 3 miles an hour quicker. Which just makes the job quicker, which makes my life easier. But yeah, we're just about done fertilizing this field. Just a couple more passes here and there. And then we'll head on over to the livestock market field, I guess we can call it. We'll start fertilizing that. And then I'm actually going to put this guy on a worker, because then we're going to grab the Dutz Far and head on up to the animal farm. Clean out the chickens and the cows. Probably clean out the sheep while, because I think the Dutz Far is still at the sheep pen. Alright, we'll see if the case puma did actually finish his job or not. I don't know. But then they'll just leave the tree field to take care of. That'll be all the case puma, so I gotta put narrow tires on him. And tomorrow, probably all these fields will be ready for harvest. And we should get a good yield from it. And make some good amount of money, hopefully. How are we looking so far? No, not that button. Yeah, I just got this little strip over here. And the case puma, I got to take care of that strip right there, because that little strip will irritate me. Let's go ahead and finish this field off right here. And just like that, we are all set to go. Now, hopefully we can get these fields done before they hit a second growth stage, which I think should be no problem, really. Looks like our neighboring farmers have harvested their crops, and they've either just planted or cultivated, one or the other. But just like before, I'll make one pass with a T8 on down till we get around that tree. Then we'll set them off on a worker. Then we'll come up here, grab the case puma, and I'll have to do that one more strip down that way. We do have lots of canola planted because I was kind of prepping for putting in a pig food mixer. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that right away now or not. But I got to make up my mind kind of quickly if we do. But the problem is the pig food mixer is, I think, like 220,000, 250,000, somewhere around there. So we're a little short on cash there. I mean, if I really needed cash right now, I could probably just sell some eggs. I think we got plenty of eggs to get us a good amount of money for sure, if the price is right. So it feels better already. We got weeds out of 2 fields, and just about 2 more fields now are just about all set. Alright, I'm going to overlap just a little bit, but that's fine. Hire a worker. Make sure he is spreading. Where are you going, dude? Where are you going? Alright, this is not course play. This is a hired worker. I have no idea what he's doing. Not a clue. Alright, so I'll tell you what. You're having a hard time going? How about if I start you off myself and then hit hired worker? Are you sure you're all set now? First guy must have been drunk. I have no idea what that was all about. Alright. I'll turn you around. Lower the bridge. And take care of the weeds that we do have here. Yeah, this neighboring farmer's field with the trees in it. Causing just a little bit of an issue for us. But it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I could save the money and just buy the field next to us, and of course we'll have to harvest the trees, which probably means there is a good amount of trees over there I would not want to do with a chainsaw. Leasing another tree harvester. I would just go around with a tree harvester, cut them all down, and pick up the logs all at a later date. And then we can make this into one huge field. Which sounds like fun, actually. So many possibilities to go where we're at. It's kind of weird how when your farm hits that tipping point to where you really don't have a loan, you got a good amount of equipment to run your farm decently, and it's like, okay, now I got money, what do I want to do with it? So many choices, so many forks in the road, and not sure which way to go with it. Alright, this guy is all done here. So no more weeds, double fertilize, no weeds, double fertilize. Now the chore for doing that field, and I'm probably going to have to do it because course play, when it does the first headland for some reason, it's running into the hedges around here. So time to go back to the main farm, drop off this weeder because that's not going to work. Put some narrow tires on this guy, and yeah, time to flip that field just a little bit. Alright, so we got our narrow tires on. We're all set. Although most of this field is still in the first growth stage, but for some reason the outskirts are in stage 2. And probably because I used course play, and course play did a couple headlands first before it seeded it, or I did, one or the other. But it's not going to take us too long with this sprayer to take care of this field either. So we'll just make quick work of it. But the weeds are all in stage 2, so we definitely needed the herbicide. Yeah, so I'm trying to think if I should be doing pigs on this farm or not. I planted all that canola to make pig food. But I mean, we could always just sell the canola if I decide not to go with the pigs. And canola does go for a decent amount of money. So yeah, we could always just save the money up, buy more fields. Or we could just buy more cows even. Because I did say I want this to be a dairy farm, and it's not quite panned out that way. Can I get this in one pass here? Looks like I can. Barely. I may have a little bit of a strip here and there. I do see a little bit of weeds right here I want to get. There we go. Can I sneak in here? I believe I can. It's not that big of an area. Or it's not that small of an area, I should say. trying to get the corners of the field with this boom sticking out and not trying to hit the hedges at the same time. Yeah, I need more practice with that. I know. It's like whipping the steering wheel around just to make sure you turn quick enough. And just like that, our pink map is all set. No more pink. At least not for a while. So I think all the equipment that we have is pretty much going to have diesel exhaust fuel in it. So I'll have to see how fast it goes down. I've already used 3% in this guy. And I don't know. So like, I do believe this, of course, I use a lot of Stevie's mods for tractors and equipment. So I think it uses less fuel on the mod, but I don't know if the DEF fuel runs off the same kind of ratio as the diesel fuel does. I don't know. But if you buy older equipment, it won't have DEF fuel in it, so not to worry. But if it has DEF fuel in it, like I said, I don't know what happens when you run out of DEF fuel. No idea. He completed his task. That looks really good, sir. Thank you very much. Let's get you back to the farm so I can put this on the Case Puma. We can fertilize that field. And then it'll be time just to clean up the animals. Bring the Dude's Fire back up to the animal farm where it belongs. Yeah, part of me kind of does want to buy this field now and clear out the trees and just make this one huge field. I have downloaded another pig pen, if you will, but it's huge. It is absolutely huge. And I think it holds 500 pigs. 500. That's a lot of pigs, that's all I'm going to say. Alright, we'll drop that off. We'll just park this guy outside for now. And actually I'm going to speed up time to ×5 like I usually have it on, because now I got narrow tires on the Case Puma, so I'm not going to have to worry about destroying crops. There we go. So actually we are going through quite a bit of fertilizer, but then again we are fertilizing quite a bit of an area. So this could be kind of fun. I should be using GPS for this because it's going to be hard to see where I've been with the crop getting kind of tall in some areas. But we'll wing it and see how it goes. I may miss a spot here or there, but as long as I get the majority of it, that's all that matters. Around and round we go. Where we stop? Well, it's going to be somewhere over there, but... Yeah, so I think we're going to have to kind of wait until see how our next harvest goes, because either way, I don't have the cash to put down the pig food mixer, or I don't have enough cash to buy probably the fields that I need anyways. So, yep, save up the cash, and then once we have the cash, then it's time to decide. The one thing about the pig food mixer is that, yeah, I'll make pig food and diesel fuel. So we can save money on diesel fuel that way. The thing is, I don't know how much, I mean, we could take the canola and make pig food. Obviously, that's what I just said a little while ago. But yeah, make the pig food. Now, I'm pretty sure I could sell pig food on this map. But the problem is, the question is, do you actually make more money from pig food than you would if you were to sell the canola straight up? That is the question. And see, once the crop gets kind of tall, it's kind of hard to tell exactly where you fertilized. But this is what we got the Case Puma for. So when the crop hits the second stage, we can put narrow tires on the sucker and manage our crops the way they can be. So it's not like I have to rush the second the crop hits the first growth stage. But the thing to consider, if we start getting more fields, which we kind of are, little by little, it's getting to be where I may need just another tractor to help kind of keep up with some of the stuff. Somewhere in here I think I should be. Looks good. So I'm not sure if I mentioned this before. I know at one point I was saying we could be leaving Mercury Farms to go to the Pacific Northwest. We are not leaving Mercury Farms. I'm enjoying this map too much to leave it at this point. So yeah, I just got to figure out a way to how I want to start the Pacific Northwest when it comes out. Yeah, we're going to be on this map for a while longer still. It's just a beautiful map that Alien Jim has here. I love the way he does mods. I think I said this before last episode, but it seems like he goes above and beyond when it comes to mods. I mean, like the buildings, like when you place down buildings, you get the little icon, you have to click on it, and it builds up the buildings. It's pretty neat. And also, like on the last update from Mercury Farms, being able to remove all of the removable hedges / fences with a click of a button by going up to the maintenance building, or putting them back up with a click of a button. I don't know how that works, because I thought, I was just trying out. I was like, oh, wait a minute, I've took down some of these fences. If I reinstall the fences, are they all going to go back up, or just... And it knows, because it didn't put the fences back up around here, and the hedges. Thumbs up to you, Alien Jim, for going above and beyond when it comes to mods. Wonderful job. Just like my wonderful job of fertilizing this field. I missed some weeds there. Oh no. So our fields are all set to go. This field will be ready for harvest probably next episode or so. But let's get the Case Puma off the field. Yes, narrow tires don't destroy the crops, but it doesn't help having a tractor just sitting on it. Now it'll be time to grab our Dutz fire. Let's clean up some of our animals here. I don't think any of them really need attention. I mean, I think the cows might be getting us a little bit low. I'm going to leave the narrow tires on the Case Puma for now. So let's go to cows. So, I mean, they're all fine here, pretty much. If you're still trying to figure out the food for the animals, in FS19, the animals will eat the food that they desire most first. So with cows, they're never going to touch this hay / silage until this Total Mix ration goes empty. The sheep only take one food. Chickens only take one food. I was going to show you pigs, the wrong map. The pigs will still eat all their foods equally because they require them all, per se. Wait, I was getting in here. I was checking animal stats, weren't I? So we get another cow, or actually we get 4 more cows in 14 hours. So little by little, they're doing pretty good. Sheep, we just got our sheep, but we're going to get a new one pretty soon. And chickens, yeah, we are almost maxed out on our chickens. Yep, so it looks like they all just need to be cleaned. Food-wise, they're fine. And I gotta stop hitting escape. We need the Dutes Fire. Oh, the bucket is on here. Good, good, good. I don't think the sheep are that dirty yet, but since we're here, the one thing about the sheep is it looks like they got a lot of food on the ground, and then if I could pick it up, that'd be great. Sometimes I get that bucket just right, and other times I do not. So all that grass that was down there, it's only 198 liters. So alright, let's go take care of the cows and the chickens, meaning cleaning them up, and we'll put this trailer away as well. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to leave the trailer on. Detour. We are going to go to the shop and buy some more egg pallets. I've been saying I want to do it for a while. We got the trailer on, so let's head on to the shop and get some egg pallets. I need 4 egg pallets, 9,600 liters capacity for each. Can those be routed on front? Thanks. Now I just actually have to go in here and buy the stupid things. Pallets. Egg pallet reusable. With signs, capacity 9,600. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just realized I don't have the pallet forks on there, so I'll have to lift them up and put them up there myself. So like I was saying before, in case you didn't see or know about the update, so if you come back here to this little shed right here, general maintenance, if you click on this, it'll get rid of all the hedges. If I bring up the HUD, I'll actually show you. As you can see on the upper left hand corner, if I left click my mouse, hide removable fences, it'll take down all the fences that are removable. And yes, you can put them back up. But from what I saw here, I wonder if this, if the def mod actually, so see there's a blue handle, that would be your def fuel right there. I wonder if that's part of it. I don't know. I can't test out right now because the Dutes Fire does not take diesel exhaust fuel. Alright. Whoops. Yeah, I'm a strong farmer. What do you want? But really, how heavy could these actually be? I guess all depends on how heavy the pallets, not how heavy the pallets are, but what the pallets are made out of. I would assume the mesh metal frame is probably, I would assume, like aluminum or something like that. And if the pallets are made out of soft pine, you should be able to pick them up easily, for the most part. There we go. Let's strap those in, because with my driving, yeah. Alright, now we can go back up the animal farm. 2 more pallets for each chicken coop. Somehow I missed that car and that car. Traffic jam on this road. For a second there I forgot traffic is, for me, it's reversed on this map. I was checking for traffic going, I'm like, yeah, no traffic coming, no problem. Yeah, so the more I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking of buying the other field over by the livestock market and just making that one huge field. The reason being, we buy that field, of course, more fields means more crops, mean more money, but also, wait, did I want to go this way? I did not. wasn't thinking where I was. The farmer does not know I was in his field. He's fine. So yeah, buying that field with all the trees in it, I'll get a lot of money back on the trees itself, because we already got the truck and the logging trailer to pick up the logs. I already have a stump grinder. I just have to lease a tree harvester once again, which is not a big deal because it's going to be like $9,000 to rent it for the first day, or I should say the first hour, and we'll get that money back. Definitely cutting down all those trees, and the rest of the trees will help pay off what we paid for the field anyways. And depending when I buy it, I'll have some crop in there as well, and then I can just make more money then go into the pigs. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. So as I'm looking at the cow pasture, by the way, I did see some people asking about the seasons mod. As far as I know right now, that is, I don't want to say in final testing, but I guess it's getting kind of close. And the reason I was thinking of it going past the cow barn, people were asking about the pastures. The animals will actually eat, the ones that eat grass, like cows eat grass and sheep eat grass, as you know. They will actually... Okay, pals went for a little dance there. So the animals that can eat grass will actually eat the grass in the pasture. But just keep in mind that grass does not grow in winter, and the pasture is not going to satisfy a lot of animals. We'll grab this one since it fell off. Yep, that rotate button I'm still trying to figure out. Always seems the reverse of what you think it would be. There, so now we can gather another 20-ish thousand liters of eggs. So we got 2 full pallets there for that pen, coop, whatever you want to call it. I am He-Man. Yep, and I kept this tree here as well, just to be in the way. That's a full pallet and it's still in the marker, so we're good there. Yeah, so another day this chicken coop will be full of chickens, maxed out. So yeah, we'll be getting tons of eggs from them. Okay, let me go put this trailer away because I'm not going to try to clean up the pens with the trailer on. Alright, so let's put the finishing touches on this episode by cleaning up the chickens and the cows. I am thinking next episode I probably need to mow the grass and make either hay or just take the grass and make some more silage. And I'm doing a terrible job of picking up this chicken feed. On Hawke's Bay, it seems like I can get the shovel just right. On this map here, I'm having a hard... Well, on the rest of the maps, I should say, I have a hard time. There we go. I just keep flashing back to Ravenport when 19 came out. Chickens would spit out tons of chicken feed. That's why we got this mudded bucket for the front, because they were just... It was terrible. But now it doesn't seem like it's as much. And this mixer is going to have too much silage in it for sure. Matter of fact, if I hook up to this, it's probably going to be considered forage and not total mix rations. Be my guess. No, it's still total mix rations. Well, we'll just keep it here because this is where I'm putting all the silage in. Yeah, I can put, I don't want to say a lot more silage in there, but it's fine for now. Oops, let's turn the engine off actually. I think I checked on this last time, but I think we're like at half capacity here. And the way I tell, because both of these take the same amount, so this is like half full, so the water tank's gonna be about half full. Or I can just turn on the HUD and look at that, they're exactly at half full. Yeah, so they're all fine. The rabbits doing the rabbits thing. Yeah, for what those these rabbit pens cost, those are OP. But yeah, so our animals are pretty well taken care of. Our fields are well taken care of. Yeah, so I think next episode, like I said, either I'm going to just cut the grass and bring it to the BGA and compact it, or make some hay and sell it that way. No, that's the wrong button. Actually, while we're just sitting here, let me look now so I can kind of think about it. But I'll probably forget to think about it in next episodes. Like, what do I want to do with it? So we have 165,000 liters of silage and the same amount of hay. Do I have any silage at the BGA right now? Because it won't actually show me that as stock. Yeah, so probably making silage wouldn't be a bad thing. I know I keep saying I want to buy this field over here and put corn in it and do chaff that way. That's what I'm saying. A lot of things to think about. So that field's 180 and this is what, 225-ish? 234. Yeah, so I'm actually thinking about our next big purchase would be this field over here. So yeah, when we harvest this canola and such, yeah, we'll probably just sell it outright if the price is good. And yeah, we'll merge it, cut down the trees in this field. We'll get a lot of money back that way, and then convert the field over, and then make this one big field here. And then what I could do is I can make a little, once I buy this field, I can cut the hedgerow right here and make a little entryway. I'll have one up here and then one down here. I already got one here. It'd be perfect to come right across to our sheep farm. And eventually, once we get enough money, then I can probably start thinking about putting pigs down in here and or buy this field and start making silage and make money that way as well. But as for today, that's going to do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Mercury Farms. But until then, have a good one.